Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yo yash shraddhaha sa eva saha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita says, whatever you believe that you are. When Bhagwan Ram and Lakshmanji in Puri, when they were moving around, somebody saw God in them, somebody saw young children in them. There Tulsidas ji writes, Jaki rahi bhavana jaisi. In the same manner, whatever we think that we are, we think we are unfortunate. Yes, you are unfortunate. You think you are lucky? Yes, you are lucky. You think you are a man? Yes, you are a man. You think you are good for nothing? Perfectly right. It's your choice. So we have all taken for granted that I am body. Yes, you are body. Then accept with a dignity that you are a body. But our problem is, we want to be or to live as a body, but we don't want to accept all that is associated with the body. This is called as Asura Vedanta. In Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran, the story comes. Hiranyaksha was killed by Varaha avatar, and as a result, his brother Hiranyakashipu, he went to his sister-in-law and told all the Vedanta. Look here, Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityu dhruvam. Is it a sign for me to keep shut? Achha. So, he went and told his sister-in-law, come on, anybody who is born has to die. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityu dhruvam janma mritasya cha. It's okay, now nothing can be done. Accept it gracefully. And her delusion was gone. But now, Hiranyakashipu fell in delusion. Oh God, that means I am also going to die. No, I don't want to die. This is what we all do. Vedanta for others. And therefore, we suffer in life. The principle is very simple. If you accept yourself to be body, nothing wrong, accept. But live gracefully as a body. What is the graceful existence of the body? Body is born, it grows first vertically, then horizontally, becomes old and one day dies. Accept it. That is the problem. But then Hiranyakashipu didn't want to die. So as a body, we want to live eternally. Now this is a story from Bhagavad Puranas. In the modern days, there was a great yogi. His name was Changdev from Puntamba near Shirdi. He lived for 1400 years. He was born 700 BC Christ and continued to live 700 AD Christ. And ultimately, totally blank. See friends, so the principle in this Tejobindu Upanishad is, you are given a choice. Exercise your choice. So, what is the choice? Choice is, Sarvadahi ajarupoham nirogosmi niranjanaha. I am ever unborn. Now just observe this statement. What is the birth? When the misery comes, we become miserable. So, miserable entity is born. Then some success comes, a successful person is born. See? Then the wife comes in the life, a husband is born. The wife goes away because she is wise. See? Then husband is dead. See friends, Therefore, if we clearly analyze our own experience, we come to this conclusion. Sarvada hi ajarupoham. I am never born at all. See? I am 80 years old. So today I have got an image about me. 10 years before, 70. Second image. 10 years before, 60. Then 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 1. Out of so many images, which I am? Then don't stop here. 6 months, 1 month, in the womb of the mother. Do you think I began from non-existence? Think. What was born was only the body, not me. And to practice this, we don't require any external support. Like the yogi students, they carry the AK-47, that yoga mat. Wherever they go, they have got something hanging over there. If they have to sit, like that. Only understanding is more than enough. Correct understanding. So, sarvada hi ajarupam niragosmi niranjanaha. Niraga, without any attachment. This also you don't have to do anything. Just find out, are we really attached? Attachment is an illusion. Nobody is attached to anything in this world, including to our own body. What is the deep sleep? Deep sleep is an experience where we give up our attachment with the body. So before going to sleep, all kinds of things are happening. After we go to sleep, you must have seen some people, they sleep with their mouth, nose, eyes, everything open. And you put one rasgulla in their mouth, they do. See? So we continue to exist even without body identification in deep sleep. Therefore, attachment is an illusion. With this understanding, you live your life, live with everybody, but not attached to anybody. And this is the fact. We are not attached to anybody. Observe this: when somebody dies, the remaining one, see their dialogues. Without him, I cannot live. Why he has gone? Now what will happen to me? I cannot live without him. So other people who are watching, thank God, she is also going good. But then after that body is disposed of, this old lady doesn't die. He refuses to die. Then the children say, Mama, you told that day you cannot live without him. You have changed your program or what? See, friends, nobody is attached to anybody or anything in this world. Attachment is an illusion. Niragosmi niranjanaha. I am untouched by anything. I cannot be contaminated. See? Again, analyze your experiences. Objects are illuminated by the eyes. Now the eyes are not contaminated by the red color, blue color, black color, green color. Niranjana. Mind is not contaminated by any kind of thought. Good thought, bad thought. Thoughts are good and bad. Mind is neither good nor bad. Niranjana. Similarly, waking dream, deep sleep, samadhi comes and goes. So when the dream is over, how does it matter where the dream has gone? Similarly, when we are awakening from this waking dream, nothing will make any difference to us. See, my friends, you know the popular example of our Vedanta, snake and the rope. You have seen there is something, but what is that thing is not known. If it is not known, keep quiet. Ignorance is bliss. No, 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 no. I think there was something, then it may be a snake because when I step on it, it was moving. It must be a snake. And I'm feeling I have got beaten up. See, I'm feeling tremendous pain over there. Then we go with a torch and a stick to see the snake, not the rope. And after we proper means of knowledge, torch, when you are inquired, you came to know that it is a rope, not a snake. After you know it is a rope, will you continue your inquiry? This is okay, but where the snake has gone? Do we inquire when we are out of the dream, where the money that I got in the dream, where it has gone? We are in this waking dream. Once you take this principle, you can never be serious about anything in life. Life becomes very easy, very simple, very straight. We don't have to prove anything to any dumb in this world. So, sarvada jal rupomi niragosmi niranjana aham shuddhosmi buddhosmi. I am immaculate, pure. See? Like the space is pure. Anything may happen with the four elements. Nothing happens to the space. In the same manner, I, the conscious space, whether waking comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Dream comes and goes, I don't get contaminated. Shuddhosmi, buddhosmi. And I don't require anybody's certification. Buddhosmi, this is my direct experience. We don't require Padma Bhushan. See? Bharat Ratna. All rubbish. It has no place on the spiritual plane. Therefore, Nityosmi Prabhu Asmi Aham. So I am eternal. And Prabhu, I am the master of everything. If I am not there, there is nothing in this world. Omkarartha Swaruposmi Nishkalamayosmyaham Chidakara Swaruposmi Naham Asmi So Asmi Aham. See how beautiful it is. Omkar Artha Swaruposmi. What is the meaning of Omkar? Om has got its three letters, A, U, Ma. A stands for the waking, U for the dream, and Ma for the deep sleep. Three. See, this is very simple. But we people make it so complicated so that you should feel, oh, it's very difficult. Then only our market remains. So I'll tell you in a simple way. In a house, the child went home. I was with them. And I said, hey, what did you learn today? Swamiji, today we learned about human body. And his mother is a doctor. Then he went, Mom, do you know what is human body? So that mother, yes, I know the whole anatomy. Hey, you know nothing. What dad tells about you, you are dumb is really true. Then, come, I'll show you. Then he drew some kind of a drawing. See, this is head. This is stomach. These are legs. You told anatomy. Where is anatomy? You know nothing. See? Now what was done? The shape, object, then labeled as head. Then second shape and object labeled as stomach. The third object labeled as leg. So form and name. Form and name. Form and name, is it not? Now the same principle. What are our experiences? Waking, dream, deep sleep. For the waker, dreamer, deep sleeper. Waker is A. Dreamer is U. Deep sleeper is Ma. So what is the meaning of Om? which includes waking, dream, deep sleep. And then it is followed by a silence. So, Om, Om, Om. So when the sound of Om comes, we are there. When the sound ends, we are still there. So who are we? We are beyond the presence of the sound of Om and its absence. Is it not our experience? Waking is illuminated by me, it goes, never mind. Dream is illuminated by me, it goes, never mind. Deep sleep is illuminated by me, never mind, it also goes. But I don't go anywhere. This is the meaning of Omkar Artha. This is what you are. You are hearing everything. You are feeling the cold of this AC. You are looking at me. You are hearing. And yet, you are beyond that. It is not a Jada Samadhi. See? Once in Badrinath, there was one Mahatmaji, tall, huge, hefty, completely black, and with a kaupin only. And we were near the Narad Kunda, where the hot water, we used to take bath there. So he will come in the morning, like an elephant, and get into that Alaknanda river comfortably, no hurry. The water is so cold that if you put your legs inside, you come out without the legs. So cold. But he will get into that and take a deep slowly and come out. You must have seen if a dog goes into the river or in the ocean, how he shakes himself and throws. He will come out like that. And again Gajagati, again walking like the elephant graze. And all the people, he is not feeling cold. See, we get attracted towards this. By practice you can achieve anything. When we can stay in Mumbai, what more achievement you want? See? You get the people from villages, they get mad. Hey, let's go to our Satara. See? Satara is a place where people have transcended time. Therefore I stopped going there. First time when I went, Swami lecture, Swami, whenever you want. I said, okay, we'll have in the morning 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is too early. Then 9 o'clock, okay, 9. If you want, we can have 9 o'clock. They don't want. If you want, 9 o'clock. And I was ready to go there. I said, how many, when we say 9 o'clock, here people may come at 10 o'clock. And there further, and even if we come and sit there, so what? You can talk, doesn't matter. See? So these things, which unless you are deeply involved in this will not click. Therefore, Omkarartha Swaruposmi Nishkalankamayom Asmi Aham. Nishkalanka. I have no blemish. Be attentive. We all carry 2 burdens on our head. And these burdens torture us in the old age. One burden is Kimahagam Papam Akaravamiti. Kimahakam sadhuna karavam, second burden. What should not have been done when I was young, why did I do that? And what should have been done, why I avoided it? The guilt and frustration of the wrong commissions and the right omissions, they torture a old person. Now here, Nishkalankosmiya. I have no regrets in my life. Is it possible? Of course it is possible. See, Bhagavan Krishna gives a promise. Api chedasi papebhya sarvebhya papakruttamaha sarvam jnanaplavedaiva vrujinam santarishyasi. Even if you have obtained a doctorate in committing the sins, and yet you are the most fit person to ride this boat of wisdom and knowledge. How to do that? Be attentive. Very simple it is. When we regret about our past good or bad deeds, what exactly is happening? We have not disidentified ourselves from the body. When the childhood or teenage body has gone, along with that, the teenager also has gone. So why worry? In the middle age, we have done something good or bad. Middle age has gone. Now don't hold on to that. This is exactly is our problem. And this is called as ego. Ego is nothing but a fool carrying the burden of total past possessions and relations. Experiences, good or bad. Therefore, when you see with any old man or old couple particularly, that is my very good pastime. When old couple is there, you take up any topic. You ask that old man, hey, when did you get married, man? Oh, Swamiji, we got married in 1936. Immediately, the wife will say, you might have got married to someone else, not to me. No, dear. We got married in 1947, not 46. And both of them are old, forget it. No, I think it was 36. And they are worried about that. You relax, enjoy. So how does it matter even if you are not married? So when you forget, it is the biggest gift God has given us. See, my friends. Therefore, how to be Nishkalanka? Only by this one practice. Don't talk about your past. And don't ask anybody about their past. The other day I was in China. One small girl, she has gone there. And in a break, in between my talks, lunch break. So, I went for a walk in a garden. Very beautiful place. China is a lovely place. Go and see. So, she said, Swamiji, may I join with you? I said, come, Indian girl. And we are walking and appreciating the flowers and the nice things in the garden. So beautifully maintained, clean, neat. Nowhere, things thrown here and there. People are disciplined, smiling, smart, happy, cheerful. And so many will come and take picture with me, enjoying. And then she started telling, Swamiji, I am from here and there, and then this is what happened. My husband has been very terrible. Therefore, I had to leave my baby, and I came here only to get rid of my husband. And half an hour, 1 hour she was talking. Then, now tell me what I should do. I said, are you ready to listen? Yes. I said, you told me. I never wanted to know that. Why did you tell? Did I ask you? It's a simple principle. We talk to the world whether they want to know or not. In a school, the teacher asks the question. If a person is constantly talking whether others want to listen or no, what do you call such a person? Children say, teacher. See? He goes on talking. There is no need. See, my friends, this is the only way to get rid of your past. Don't talk. Nobody is interested. But old people have no future. Now, what future I have got? See? Youngsters have got lot of future. I have no future. So if I have got peanuts in my pocket, I can't distribute chocolates. Peanuts only I distribute. And this is how the ego, the past, the regrets, the frustration in the old age, the depression, the loneliness, seeking attention, becoming a problem for everybody in the house, is only because of this. See, friends. Therefore, Nishkalankamayosmiham Chidakara Swaruposmi. I am of the nature of Chidakara, conscious existence. Conscious existence means what? You will not understand anything. Because it is beyond the scope of the sense organs, mind and intellect. If I ask you a question, you are in the dark room, I ask, is somebody there? Yes, I am there. How do you know you are there? There is no light. No, I can smell myself. Or I can leak myself. No, man. Our presence doesn't demand any operation of any means of knowledge. Pramana nirapeksha satta. That experience which doesn't call for any varied means of knowledge. Therefore, Chidakara Swaruposmi, Naham Asmi, Na Soham Asmi. See, I am neither this nor that. Means I am nobody. This is another beautiful principle. Try to be nobody. There was one Gujarati in on the banks of Narmadaji. We used to have a retreat every year there. So this nobody principle must have been emphasized too much. Next time he met me, he, Swamiji, I had attended your camp last year and I was very inspired. This is my card. He gave the card. Mr. Nobody. Phone nowhere. Address nothing. Do nothing. He gave me. I look at it. I tore it through it. Swamiji, what you have done? I said nothing. That is not the meaning of nobody. See, in Vyavahar, when you are conducting yourself in the life's business, you have to follow the rules. See? Otherwise, you go through the immigration and they ask you, what is your name? Naam Rupa Mithya. What is your date of birth? Unborn. What is your gender? Beyond genders. Next question. Le jao pagal ka de. When you are living in this world, live normal. Don't have that funny thing. Then, nahi kinchit saruposmi nirvyapara sarupavan niramshosmi nirabhaso namano nendriyosmyam. Nahi kinchit saruposmi. See, I have no attributes. You can't describe me. Beautiful, ugly, tall, short. Now just take one simple example. Imagine You are only one in the whole universe. Then you are a man or a woman. You are tall or short. You are white or black. You are educated or uneducated. You are rich or poor. You are Indian or American. Attributes are valid only when there is acceptance of multiplicity. When we consider ourselves, then there are so many attributes. I am old, you are young. Okay? I am good for nothing, you are good for everything. I am poorer than the poorest, you are richer than the richest. I am uneducated, you are overeducated. So many differences. But when you start migrating from the periphery of your personality and go to the center, then life-wise we are all one. Your blood doesn't have a feminine gender. My blood doesn't have a masculine gender. Your blood is not young. My blood is not old. See, friends, all the differences disappear in the absolute, and therefore nahi kinja swaruposni nirvyapara swarupavan. I have nothing to do, nowhere to go. We may ask a valid question or questions. Where is earth? Right question. Where is water? Correct question. Where is fire? Right. Where is air? Correct. Can you ask this question? Where is space? Everything is in the space. This question, where is space, is invalid. Exactly the same way. Where I am not. If I am not there, nothing is there. See? Therefore, nirvyapara swarupavan. There is nothing to be achieved in this world. There is nothing to be protected in this world. Here all the students of Gita, Bhagavan says in 9th chapter, Ananya chintayanto mam ye jana pariyupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyam. Yoga, what we don't have to get it called as yoga. Kshema, whatever we have, we protect it. Bhagavan says, yoga kshemam vahamyam. I shall take care of your needs and I shall protect what is required to be protected. What is not required to be protected, I take it away. But I want it, who cares? So, niram shows me nirabhaso. I don't have fractions. Fractions are only imaginary in the infinite. Infinite cannot have fractions. When Bhagavan says, Mamai Vansho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaha, the secret in that mantra is, if Paramatma is infinite, then Jiva is only imaginary, not real. Now to understand this, take your personal example. The sun is a fraction of man. One fraction of man is sun. The second fraction of man is husband. The third fraction of man is the father. Now, has the man been cut into 4 pieces? So who are these 3 fellows? They are imaginary. So the son is imaginary, the husband is imaginary, the father is imaginary. Man is the real one. Therefore, in the absolute, all the fractions are only imaginary. Therefore, niram shows me nirabhaso. Nirabhaso means I do not have the status of any jiva. I am the abhivyakti, the manifestation, not the individuality. Na mano na indriyosmiham. So neither I am the mind nor I am the sense organs. assert this, assert this. न बुद्धिर न विकल्पोहम न देहे देहादि त्रयोस्म्यहम न जागृत स्वप्न स्वरूपोहम न सुषुप्ति स्वरूपवान. Now, what I am, up to here it was told what I am, now what I am not is being told, emphasize. Na buddhir na vikalpoham. When we want to praise somebody, how do we praise? Oh, he is very intelligent. But here, na buddhi, बेवकूफ बिल्कुल पक्का. Na buddhi and na vikalpoham. Therefore, there are no worries, there are no confusion, there is no fear, there is no doubt. This is what makes our life miserable. Fear, doubt, confusion. See? Na vikalpoham. Then na dehadi trayosmeham. All the three bodies, the waking, the gross body, the subtle body, the causal body, none of them I am. They are in me, but I am not in them. The man says, the sun is in me, but I am not in the sun. The husband is in me, but I am not in the husband. The father is in me, but I am not in the father. Therefore, when the son dies because his father has died, nothing happened to me. When the wife disappears for good, nothing happens to the husband because he was nowhere. In this manner, na jagra swapna sarupoham na sushuptivanaham. Therefore, waking dream, deep sleep comes and goes, nothing happens to me. Be very assertive about this. Childhood has come and gone, what has happened to us? Teenage has come and gone, nothing has happened to us. Middle age has come and disappeared, we are the same. And therefore, old people always say, Swamiji, I don't feel I am old. You cannot feel because you are not. But then this statement tells, although I am old, I don't feel old. No, there are two eyes. One is a oldie, one is a non-oldie. Now, which is old? The body is old. See, friends, in the same manner, so many times dreams have come and gone. Do we calculate the age of the dreamer? What is the date of birth of the dreamer? 31st April. Correct. Age of the birth and date. What is the age of the dreamer? No. This is nowhere. Like this other principle which I tell you, and I guarantee you will not accept it. But it is the truth. Like for every dream, there is a separate dreamer. Equally so, for every waking experience, there is a separate waker. Either write autobiography of a dreamer or don't write the autobiography of a waker. One of the two things you do. See all these autobiographies. I was born then, you were never born, man. It is the body that was born. It's a great joy to be among Gujaratis. You get very sweet expressions. My dad is coming. Dad, in Gujarati you become dead. How are you, Dad? I'm still alive. Satsang whole. Where are you going? I am going to Satsang hall. Okay. This is hall only. This happiness that you have is not out of bhog. It is your inherent happiness which is surfacing. You have not gained anything. You have not lost anything. And yet you are happy. See, friends. But we know only Matras Parashastu Kaunteya Shitoshna Sukha Dukkhada. We only know happiness means get indulgent with the worldly objects, things and beings, have possessions. That's the only kind of happiness we know. The uncreated happiness is the truth. Therefore, Jagra Sapna Sushuptoham na Sushuptivanaham na Tapatraya Sarupoham Neshana Trayavanaham. None of the three kinds of miseries. There are three kinds of miseries. Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik and Adhyatmik. Adi Bhautik worries or miseries are called technically as Vyadhi, which refers to your body. Pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. Adi Bhautik. Then Adi Daivik is at the mental level. What happened to you? You are keeping quiet. There is nothing to happen. Did anybody insult you? Who respects me? Have you taken food? If somebody gives, I will take. How are you living? Because I am not dying. Maro na phir. Useless. Those people who are like this, they are the disgusting existence. Either live happily or die happily. All the time seeking attention. That is Adi Daivik Tap. For not only for them but for others also. You see, in any house, if there is one person who is miserable all the time, oh God, children don't want to get home. Because after going home, so abhi zinda hi hai. See? Digest your miseries and be happy. See? Miseries can be attributed to something or someone, but we are all miserable by choice. See? Like I am talking, you have choice to listen or not to listen. Same thing in the life. Therefore, tapatraya, na tapatraya rupoham, na eshana trayavanaham. Acha, the third one is the gross bodies, adi bhautik tap. Then mental, adi daivik. And third, adhyatmik tap. Adhyatmik tap is those who are walking the spiritual path. Adhyatmik tap. Swami, I don't know. Whenever I sit for meditation, there are too many thoughts coming. What should I do? Don't sit for meditation, relax. No, but they say you should do meditation. Then do. But then too many thoughts come, then don't do. You decide what you want. Adhyatmik tap means constantly complaining. Live at a zero complaint level. No complaint. Therefore, na tapatraya rupoham, na eshana trayavanaham. There are three, eshana means desires. There are three types of desires. See? One is lokeshana. Lokeshana means after death I want to go to heaven. But you cannot go to heaven unless there is a putra. Unless there is a son, he will give you the pindadan and then only you can go to the heaven. Okay, that means I also must have a son. But you can't download the son, isn't it? Then what is to be done? You have to get married. Married means money. So three desires. Lokeshana, Putreshana and Vitteshana. When I was in China recently, there were two boys who were helping us conducting our tour. I said, hey young man, how many kids you have got? Are you married? He said, no way to get married in China. I said, why? No girl wants to get married unless you have independent house and a car. And I have taken a job recently, not even 6 months. So I don't have even a bicycle. Forget about a car. Then what we do? I said, we can do nothing. We have to simply live like this. So, 3 kinds of desires. Lokeshana, Putreshana and Vitteshana. These 3 trouble. Then, Shravanam Nasti Me Siddhir Mananam Chachidatmani. Now after this is rejected, worldly things. Now we come to the spiritual practice. Shravanam Nasti Me. I have nothing to listen to anything. Enough of this thing. Brahman, 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 both okay, Brahman. Keep it with you. Those who are unqualified and when they come and listen to satsang, after some time they get tired and frustrated. यार कुछ और भी है कि नहीं ब्रह्मन ब्रह्मन सुबह से शाम तक. When there is nothing, what can I do? Whether it is the Gita, the Upanishad, or Bhagavad, or Yoga Sutra, or Yoga Vasishta, or anything Brahman, bhut chad gaya Brahma ka. So, Shravanam Nasti Me, therefore, I am not getting involved in any Shravanam. Friends, therefore I was telling you, spend some time in listening to silence. Now, listening to silence doesn't mean you become very serious. Silence, silence. Why they are making noise? Why they are disturbing me? Why do... That is not silence. Listening to silence means not getting disturbed by any sound. If I had to say space, what I had to do? I had to discard all the objects. Then, what cannot be discarded is the space. In the same manner, listening to silence is no sound disturbs us and no silence enhances our experience. Shravanam Nasti Me. Then, further, Mananam Cha Chidatmani. Nor do I go on doing manana reflection. Aham Brahmasmi. Actually, you know what happened? I cannot be the body. But I cannot be the body is okay in the lecture. But afterwards, there is a pain in the back. Aham Brahmasmi. How many people ask this question? Swamiji, please don't quote our example in your lecture. And this is the question. See, technically, logically, I have accepted, understood correctly, I cannot be the body. But, how to practice that? I said, you are simply telling. You are not convinced. We all live our convictions. Today, we are so convinced that we are body. We are convinced about it. See, when a Brahmaji comes and tells us, excuse me, you are not the body. You may not be the body, I am the body. See, that conviction, and conviction can come when we are convinced what is important and valuable for us. Whatever we have recognized, accepted as valuable, we will never complain that it is difficult or not possible. We don't have the value for this. And therefore all the questions and doubts come. Like, we all have value for the money. Therefore, has anybody ever said that earning money is difficult, therefore I am not going to earn money? On the contrary, we develop new techniques. startups. Because money is important for us. In the same manner, this knowledge, this experience, when this is recognized as the most valuable thing in life, you will naturally follow that. See? Like if you go in the Western world, there you have to learn driving. If you don't learn driving, you are held up in the world, in the whole life. So they have to learn. But in India, husband is there to drive. Why should I learn? Free chauffeur. See, friends. Therefore, Shravanam nasti me siddher maranam nachichidatmani sadatiyam name kinchit vijatiyam name kvachit swagatam name kinchit name vedatrayam kvachit. I don't have any kind of difference. Now what is the difference? Differences are of three types. Knower, known, knowledge. Experiencer, experiencer, experienced. And in the totality, the differences are Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. These three principles create five differences. Difference number one, Jiva and the Ishvara. Second, Jiva and the Jagat. The third, Ishvara and the Jagat. Fourth, Jagat and the Jagat. Fifth, the Jiva and the Jiva. These are the five kind of differences. They do not exist in me. See? This experience doesn't require anything. In being, there are no efforts. In becoming, there are nothing but efforts. Whenever we are putting efforts, we have become somebody. For example, if somebody is hard of hearing, he or she has to put efforts to listen. As a result, he or she becomes a listener. And the listener will get tired after some time. But the one who has got normal hearing ability is relaxed and listening. Now there is no struggle in listening. There is no effort in listening. In the same manner, those who say, I am tired of life, the clear picture is a strong ego. See, one simple thing I will tell you, just work on it. The other day, somebody asked me, Swami, you keep on running. How come you don't get tired and you don't get the jet lag and you don't get the impact of the time zone? I say it's a common sense. It's not a very great thing that I am doing. Suppose you have come from USA to India. But have you really come? Still hang on to the USA. Oh, there the traffic is so nice. There the roads are empty. And there is nobody throwing the garbage here and there. Here you see everywhere. So mentally you are in America, physically you are in India, and therefore the time impact happens. Be wherever you are automatically adjusted to the local time. Because time and space go together. They are not separate. And therefore, time and space are alternatively, optionally used. When you use your GPS, Google map, so you get two things, distance, space, and time, it will take 27 minutes. See how simple it is. Because time and space are always together. So try this wherever you are, be there 100%. You will never have problem of any kind. See, But what happens? No, it must have been there in the morning and here it's night. So there I would not have slept. Therefore, whole night I keep awake like a nishachar. Don't do that. Give it a try. Therefore, all kinds of three Veda, they are no more in me. Asatyam hi manorupam, asatyam buddhirupakam, ahankaram asadviddhi, nityom shashrato yajaha, dehatrayam asadviddhi, kalatrayam asadsada, gunatrayam asadviddhi, aham satyatmaka shuchi, shrutam sarvam asadviddhi, vedam sarvam asadsada, shastram sarvam asadviddhi, aham satyachidatmaka, murtitrayam asadviddhi, sarvabhutam asadsada, sarva तत्वम असद विद्धि हम भूमा सदाशिवः गुरु शिष्यम असद विद्धि गुरोर मंत्र असत्ततः यद दृश्यम तद असद विद्धि नमाम विद्धि तथाविधम यद चिंत्यम तद असद विद्धि यद वाच्यम तद असत्ततः यद धीतम तद असद विद्धि नमाम विद्धि तथाविधम सर्व प्राणान असद विद्धि सर्व भोगान असद विद्धि श्रुतम दृष्टम दृष्टम श्रुतम असद विद्धि ओतम प्रोतम असन्मयम कार्या कार्यम असद विद्धि नष्टम प्राप्तम असन्मयम दुखा दुखम असद विद्धि सर्वा सर्वम असन्मयः. Everything has no existence. See? Now be attentive. There are the statements in the scriptures are meant to help us. So first of all, things are indicated with reference to our knowledge. See? Like when the children are taught some concepts. So the concepts are taught by some kind of diagrams or some kind of objects. So this is one chocolate and this is one chocolate. Now there are two chocolates. Because children know chocolates. They don't know 1, 2, 3, 4. So we take the support of that. Exactly the same way. What we know this world, we know the body, we know the joy and sorrows, and from our standpoint, what is the reality? That means from the standpoint of the relativity, what is the position of the absolute is indicated in the first place. And then it was told, all the relative perceptions are only aupadhika, conditioned, they are not real, reject them. And to reject them, we have to be told they do not have any existence. Like sun doesn't exist. Actually the man exists. The husband doesn't exist. It is the man exists. The father doesn't exist. It is the man exists. If the father dies, nothing happens to the son. If the wife disappears, nothing happens to the husband. If the son dies, nothing happens to the father. And if the man dies, none of them have any existence. So what is the reality? Therefore, from the absolute standpoint, now the things are told. First of all, we are told that the clouds are not, the clouds are water, the ice is water, the waves are water, the ocean is water, the rivers are water, the lakes are water, everything is told. Now, from the water's point of view, the same statements are made. The lakes are not real, the ocean is not real, the waves are not real. And if you go and ask the water, hey, how do you feel when it is ice? The water will say, excuse me gentlemen, what is ice? You ask the water, don't you feel afraid in the ocean that you will be drowned? The water will say, what is the ocean? These are two standpoints. What is the experience at the relative level and what is the experience from the absolute standpoint? Change your standpoint, the quality of your life will change. You live as a husband and wife, quality of life will be different. You live as a man and woman, quality of life will be different. See. This is such a simplest principle. Anything which is indicated with reference to something is not real. See, when we see a child is real. But then we ask you a question, hey, who is your dad? And a child answers, it's none of your business. See? How does it matter who is who? Therefore, here all these things which we have been holding on in this world, now that the teacher is rejecting everything. Shrutam sarvam asad viddhi. Whatever you have heard so far is useless. Why didn't you tell us in the first day? How beautiful it is. So, Shrutam sarvam asad viddhi. Vedam sarvam asat tada. Whatever you have understood. What more happiness you want, man? And then Shastram Sarvam Asad Viddhi. All scriptures have no meaning. Asad Viddhi. Aham hi Satchidatmakaha. I am the pure consciousness. That is the real one. How true it is. If I is not there, nothing can exist. And we are all interested only where I is involved. Now, whatever may be our understanding about I, right or wrong, doesn't matter. But where I is not involved, we are not interested. See, when old people tell about their stories of their younger days, why children are not ready to listen? Because they are not there. But the old man was there. Therefore, he explains with great, enthusiasm. And the young children, why he is telling so much? This is the principle you can observe everywhere in life. One person tells about his experience somewhere in a group of people. Do you think the other persons are listening? He says, I was coming by, a car and I saw such a terrible accident. So, okay, no, over. Do you think others will keep quiet? It's nothing. I saw a truck dash a car. Your car dash a bicycle, isn't it? In my accident, a truck dash a car. So my accident is superior than yours. Their competition. Observe this. One mother talks about her son. Do you think other mother is listening? She will immediately take her jugular vein out and start talking about her child. Nothing. My son. See, friends, observe this and learn. Where I is, there the world is. Where I is not, there is no world. See? Which is this I? One couple married for 15 years, constantly fighting. They came to me, Swamiji, please help us, guide us, we are constantly fighting. I said, I remember I came for your marriage. Swamiji, that is why we are coming to you. As if it was my mistake I attended their marriage. And I said, I told you, in marriage the mathematics is 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, not 2, nor 11. He said, that is what is creating problem. So what is the problem? Which one? I say me, he says me. See, friends, there is no logic in this all rubbish. Therefore, Shastram Sarvam Asad Viddhi Aham Satyachidatmaka Murti Trayam Asad Viddhi Sarva Bhutam Asat Tada Sarva Tattvam Asad Viddhi Yaham Bhuma Sada Shivaha. Everything is existing only because of me. If I am not there, nothing is there. It's so simple. And the funniest part is, we know about everything in this world. But about us, we don't know anything. And today, we are the children of the digital age. Who are our parents? You know, in USA, if you go, when a baby is delivered, you are not supposed to ask the father's name. It's only mother's name written. It is something like you sow a seed in the earth and you call it is the earth plant. You have sown a seed of a mango, tree is growing in the earth. Therefore, it is the baby of the earth plant. Then you sow another seed of a turmeric, and then turmeric tree grows. This is also the baby of the earth. The trees are that of the seeds, not of the earth. Mothers are like the earth. Therefore we say Mother Earth. We don't say Father Earth. See? But there, no. Why? It is the mother who gave birth. See? How? The wrong way our thinking. Therefore, when we get out of this wrong thinking, then we come to know that all these things are only because of me. If I am not there, nothing can exist. And this is what we have to know. He who has known himself has known everything. Now, Guru Shishyam Asat Vidhi, Guru or Mantram Asat Tataha. That is why I don't allow anybody to hang around me as a disciple. There are two types of people associated with the Mahatmas. One type of persons are called as devotees. Second type are called as the disciples. Disciples are those who go to the teacher to change themselves. Devotees are those who go to the Guru to change the Guru. They torture him, they trouble him so much. And then he has to learn Sahanam Sarva Dukkhanam Apratikara Purvakam. When you will put on my shoes, then you will understand where it hurts. See, friends. Therefore, Guru Shishyam Asat Vidhi, Guru or Mantram Asat Tataha. Many people, now will you give me some powerful mantra? I had taken one mantra from one Mahatma, but nothing happened. I said, to whom? To the Mahatma? Or to the mantra? Nothing happened. No, give me some powerful mantra. I said, okay, start. Repeat after me. What is that? Dhum Dadaka. Dhum. Powerful mantra. Useless. This is not spiritual life. Yad drishyam tad asat vidhi namam vidhi tatha vidam. Whatever is objective is not real. Subject is the real. Be attentive. Object is not real. Subject is the real. But when there is no object, you can't call the subject as a subject also. See? So, how do we attain this? A simple technique I told you. Learn to be indifferent. How to be indifferent? Who cares? Another great mantra. Another mantra is, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? How does it matter? Relax. Don't try to solve anybody's problem. Create problem from them and watch from it. In one of the medical colleges, after my lecture was over, one girl asked the question, excuse me, you are constantly playing with your beard when you are giving the talk. Why? It's your problem, not my problem. I am happy. You solved out. No, but why? I said, are you jealous or what? Then I told her, I said, look here, the hair grown on the man's face is called as a beard, And the hair grown on the head of the woman is also called as beard. Really? Yes. The ladies are always ulta. You tell them, I don't do this, I will do it. Same thing about the Gayatri Mantra. In one place they asked me this, Swamiji, why Gayatri Mantra is not allowed for the ladies? I said, what is allowed? Are you doing that? You are allowed, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Are you chanting? No. Scriptures knew it. Mahatma knew it. They wanted you to chant the Gayatri Mantra. Therefore they told, don't chant the Gayatri Mantra. Kyun? Chant karenge. Work is done. Relax, relax. Yat chintyam tat asat viddhi, yat vachyam tat asat tada. Whatever you think is meaningless, whatever you talk is meaningless. Yat dhitam tat asat viddhi, namam viddhi tathavidam. Whatever you understood, that is also not real. But I am the real. Sarvan pranan asat viddhi, sarvan bhogan asat viddhi, shrutam drushtam asat viddhi, otam protam asanmayam. So all that is, the prana, the imagination, the bhoga, what is seen, what is heard, all that is useless, non-existent. Karya karyam asat viddhi, nashtam praptam asanmayam. This is another important principle. Karya akarya. That means the effect and the cause. Cause and effect are illusions. When father became angry with the son and told, a digital son these days, you know the digital parent, children, who are their parents? Their parents are, Google is their father and Amma Jan is their mother. Do you know Amma Jan? No? Amazon. Whatever you want, Amma Jan will give you. And whatever doubt you have got, you ask Google. Yes. So in today's world, we have got not Lord Shiva and Parvati, our parents. No, it's gone. Now our parents are Google and Amazon. Anything you want, Amazon takes care. Delivered at home. Pay after receiving the goods. So karya karyam asat viddhi, nashtam praptam asanmaya. So, whatever is lost, that was also never lost. And whatever is gained, that is also never gained. See, what is lost? Nothing is lost. And what is gained? Nothing is gained. We are already divine. When I lose my wife, I have not lost anything because I am no more a husband. Husband is a loser. I am a man, I am happy. And I have not become man, I am. So neither I have lost nor I have gained anything. And therefore, dukkha dukkham asad viddhi, sarvam asarvam asanmayam. Therefore, the miseries and the not miseries and happiness are all rubbish. Don't waste time in this. Get out of it. And to get out of it, a thumb rule I told you. At the root of every thought, there is somebody sitting. Play nobody, nobody. Longer period of times. In a day, 4, 5, 6 times. Except while driving a car. I am driving a car. I am nobody. Don't do that. While driving a car, you are a driver. Okay. See, you play that. It's such a great fun. And in that, you don't carry any tension, worries on your head. So, you will play many roles in your life. And we have to play. So, play every role perfectly and get out of it. Chalo, role khatam ho gaya. But we carry the burden of one role on another role. and get mixed up. See? One father, whole day frustrated, disgusted, beaten, and totally failure, came home in the evening. And the child was told, this evening we are going for a movie, okay? Now the child is very excited, we are going for a movie. Now the child doesn't know what happened to the father whole day. He comes home, Dad, we are ready, we have to go to a movie. Go to a movie. Give one. Because you are taking life too seriously. Life has all the shades. Otherwise, life will become very boring. See? We require variety. थोड़ी गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ. That is the beauty of life. Otherwise, our condition is like what? Like you go to some places, breakfast, dokla, lunch, dokla, then tea time, dokla, dinner, marrow. Dokla, dokla, dokla. See, friends, why we have got so many dishes? Because the same thing becomes boring. Just imagine you remain only as a child, you never grow. How boring it will be. Therefore, all these things are essential in life. And then you will never suffer. So, Purna Purnam Asad Vidhi, Dharma Dharmam Asadmayam, Labha Labha Asad Vidhi, Jaya Jayam Asadmayam. Shabdam sarvam asad vidhi, sparsham sarvam asad tadam, rupam sarvam asad vidhi, rasam sarvam asadmayam, gandham sarvam asad vidhi, sarvajnanam asadmayam, asadeva sada sarvam asadeva bhavodbhavam. Everything has no meaning. Asad, asad, asad. The remaining part, concluding part, we'll try to finish tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.